So far, I've been using this team and it's been working really well. I mean, in the last 2 videos, we literally went 5 wins, no losses. So we're going to try our best to use it again and see if we can keep that win streak going. Of course, this is the usual Cresselia Ursaluna combo with a Zapdos and Landorus as possible switch outs to sort of enable the Ursaluna and also an Urshifu and Fluttermane in the back. I will say though, having the single strike Urshifu is very nice now because with Rillaboom getting Grassy Glide, not having a water type is probably very helpful. Speaking of, we have another Rillaboom and yeah, it must be that Hearth Flame is the go-to Ogerpon mask. I mean, it gets Mold Breaker as well, so it gets a fire type Ivy Cudgel that can hit through the Heatran, Flash Fire, as well as Cerulege, and also Armarouge if those are still being used. I want to lead with a Landorus here, get off an Intimidate onto both of them, and should we try and go for Cresselia and try and go for our little combo? Definitely bring Ursaluna, try and get off our combo, and I think having an Urshifu to try and deal with that Fluttermane, if it becomes a problem, is going to be our way to go here. It is Tornadus and Rillaboom. I suppose there's Tailwind options here. There's also a Taunt Fake Out possibility, which is kind of scary. I don't think I'm too concerned about a super effective move coming in just yet. Rillaboom doesn't have anything super effective. He could have Knockoff, right? Knockoff onto Cresselia is actually kind of scary. What I'll do is I'll Rock Slide for now. Get off some chip damage. I don't want to use U-turn and switch out into something else just yet, because that would break a Sash on Urshifu, and Ursaluna would take a lot of damage. Going Terra Water there is also scary, because then we become weak to Rillaboom. I'm going to try Trick Room. I think I survive a knockoff. Okay, no, it's Fake Out. That's fine. Fake Out and Taunt. Wow, really? Well, to be fair, this does actually work, because it'll consume my Mental Herb, and because it has priority with Prankster, I cannot go for another... what is it called? I cannot go for a second Trick Room. To be fair though, we can go Rock Slide again. That does not KO Tornadus, I think, unless we get a high roll. I can try and go for an Ice Beam onto that Rillaboom. Or, you know what? I'm going to Protect. I feel like Knockoff might be coming. I don't think he has anything too effective against my Landorus, so he's pretty safe. It's Taunt again. Yes, trying to get the double Trick Room off. That's actually perfectly fine by me, because maybe I get a... Oh, and he tries to U-turn into it. That means they stay in. That's perfect for us. I wonder if he's going to try and U-turn into Arcanine. Or an Intimidate. We do not KO Tornadus, but that's fine. Now that he showed that he wants to U-turn, maybe we switch out manually. Let's go for another Rock Slide. And then manual switch into Ursaluna. If it's going to use the U-turn again, or maybe like a knockoff. Oh, if it uses knockoff onto that Cresselia slot, that's going to be dangerous. But I think he U-turns again. So Ursaluna doesn't take too much damage. We get a Flame Orb proc at the end of this turn. And also it resets the Taunt. Speaking of Taunt, he really wants to taunt me and make sure I don't get off this Trick Room. He sees the threat. There's the U-turn. Doesn't do too much damage. We might even heal most of that up from the grassy terrain. What comes out though? Arcanine? This breaks its Sash then. That's actually fine by me, as long as we don't miss. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Okay, we do hit both. Takes out Tornadus, and it does get Qianpao very low with a critical hit. To be fair though, I want to say the crit won't matter, because if it wasn't a crit, it probably would have done about, I want to say half damage, and enough that a second Rock Slide would have gotten a KO no matter what. But he can get out a... he can get out a Fake Out here if he sends Rillaboom back in. That is not Rillaboom, that is... What is that? It is Ogerpon. Here he is. Right, how do I pivot around this now? I think I can switch out Landorus, because he's definitely using an Ice-type move into that slot. So I can go into Cresselia there, I think. Hopefully he doesn't double into it. I could try an Earthquake here. Oh, no, he could also go into the Ursaluna, honestly, with an Ice Spinner still. Yeah, Qianpao is super effective against both of our mons here, so let's Protect. Oh, we can't protect it because of Taunt. I'm going to switch into Urshifu. It's going to sound crazy, but tank the hit with the Sash. And possibly... And also reset Protect as well. Hopefully we survive here. Hopefully we also see a Terra out of him. It'd be nice to see what he has right now. We go for the double switch. Very, very passive play, but let's see. Spiky Shield. Okay, that's perfectly fine by me. What does Qianpao do though? Please hit my Cresselia and not do a lot. Okay, Icicle Crash. That shouldn't do too much. Yeah. And it's Life Orb Qianpao as well. Not even Sash. Okay, hello. Well then, here's what we can do. Terra Water keeps us incredibly safe here. I'm going to Terra Water just in case. Block an Ivy Cudgel possibility. And I will Wicked Blow his Qianpao. Getting a Trick Room up as well also means that we will have Ursaluna come in and have a very good spot. Ogerpon, Terra Fire, or I mean, there's no guessing about it. It is obviously going to be Terra Fire. Hopefully our Terra Water is enough that it negates any of the extra damage that Embody Aspect is about to do to us. I mean, yeah, I think we're fine here, because either he goes into Urshifu, in which case Focus Sash, or he goes into Cresselia, in which case Terra Water. Ideally, we keep both Mons alive though, so let's see. Sacred Sword into Urshifu, that's going to take it down to Sash, that's fine. Ogerpon is going to move before us. I could have gone for Sucker Punch there, but there's always a chance that it doesn't use an attacking move. Focus Energy! Oh, hang on a second. Well, no, this is fine because... is this fine? I was going to say we can go for... No, yeah, like we'll get Ursaluna out before then. I was going to say it's kind of scary because Urshifu stays on the field, so there is a bit of concern there, but that's fine. Trick Room lost 5 turns. We'll be able to get an Ursaluna in and go for some shenanigans. But he will have Fake Out now, so this is almost assuredly a Protect out of Urshifu and an Ice Beam onto the Rillaboom. Of course, now we are weak to the Rillaboom, but I mean, honestly, Cresselia has done its job. It's set up the grassy terrain. We're fine. Go for an Ice Beam. I don't think we need to worry about trying to protect here. I want both of these Pokemon to die so I can get Landorus in, get Intimidate off, and get my Ursaluna in. So let's just Sucker Punch. It probably fakes out though. Fakes out Urshifu, maybe? Yeah, fake out Urshifu. That's fine by me. We will get... Oh, it has Grassy... Oh, wait a minute. It has Grassy Glide. Oh, Grassy Glide on the Ogerpon. Hang on a second. That is kind of scary. That is actually very scary. Of course, now that we have... They both have Grassy Glide as well. So the Trick Room is now no longer really important, but well, at least we get an Intimidate off, so... But Ursaluna is probably just going to go down straight to a double Grassy Glide, right? So in that case... No, after Rock Slide, I think Rock Slide or the Ogerpon, and then I will Protect. Because he's definitely seeing my Ursaluna and he's going, oh, I have to take this out, right? So show me double Grassy Glide into Ursaluna. Man, honestly, yeah, if I had saved my Terra for this here now, Terra Normal would have saved us, but obviously I saw the Fire Ivy Cudgel coming in. I was like, I have to keep Cresselia safe. Okay, Protect goes off. Let's see. Grassy Glide. Oh, into the Landorus. That's fine though. It doesn't do much damage. It's neutral and it takes Rocky Helmet chip damage. So we're okay. And, oh my goodness, he doubles into the Landorus with a critical hit, of course. We could have absolutely gone for an attack there. Oh, but it does a lot of damage, but it doesn't KO a crit of our own. Crit for crit. The issue now is that this would have been a win if I had just gone for something like an Earthquake with Ursaluna here. And of course, he just Grassy Glides again, so he knows I can't Protect as well. He read that Protect like a book. Grassy Glide into Ursaluna. Does quite a bit of damage. Grassy Glide, is he going to double into Ursaluna? Yes, he is. That means... I think this is a loss for us, right? Landorus does not do enough damage onto Rillaboom. Yeah. If I didn't Protect, if I had just gone for an Earthquake there, but I was expecting him to do that, double into Ursaluna the previous turn. That was very smart on him though to read the Protect though. Alright, but I think though that is definitely a better showing of Ogerpon than in my previous videos. Grassy Glide Ogerpon. Woo-wee! Funny enough, I was just speaking about Grassy Glide before this match as well. Please bring Monkey Dory. I have yet to see somebody use Monkey Dory. But also, this is just a strange team in general. Salandit, Toxapex, as well as a Farigiraf. Would he be trying to set up Trick Room with his Farigiraf, honestly? In which case, maybe I use that to my advantage. If I go Landorus plus Zapdos, have Ursaluna in the back, and then maybe if he sets it up for me, I don't have to bring Cresselia. I'll do it just in case he does have it. Maybe the key to having the Loyal 3 is to have the Loyal 3 plus Ogerpon in a team and use all 4. Maybe that is when they have like the perfect synergy together. I imagine I'm about to get Toxic Chained, poisoned ad infinitum, aren't I? Oh, sorry, not Salandit, Salazzle. So in that case, do I just stay in an Earthquake? I might do that. Stay in Earthquake, and then I switch in and I bring in Cresselia for Lunar Blessings to heal our poison. Nippity we know is more of a bulky Pokemon. Fake out. Uh-oh. So it's not that much in terms of damaging. The Icy Wind though. Ooh, it shouldn't do too much damage. Okay, yeah. It's not the most offensive threat there is. But it is, gonna Toxic Chain. Don't Toxic Chain Zapdos, please. Really? You get the double Toxic Chain. Okay. At least we bring in Cresselia for Lunar Blessings. And wow, that is a lot of damage with the Volt Switch. Even with the poison though, I don't think we're in that much danger just yet. Well, Earthquake anyway. Do they have a switch in for a flying type? They do not. We Lunar Blessing as well. We should be okay, right? Either Landorus or Ursaluna, one of these two will sweep his team. As long as we can survive, as long as we can get either Lunar Blessings to keep it safe or Trick Room to get Ursaluna going. Acid Spray does this. It lowers our special defense. Icy Wind. Icy Wind is not going to hurt too much. Again, Serendipity is not the strongest when it comes to special attack. It's more special defense bulky. Speed drops, but that's okay. We have a Trick Room if we need it, and Lunar Blessing will heal us up. Gets Cresselia back up to max. Heals Landorus, and also gets rid of poison. That means that Earthquake can go off, and although Serendipity is flying in the air, it is still going to take damage from this Earthquake and not go down though. Salazzle, however, will. Oh, a berry. Citrus berry? Yeah, citrus berry. I'm still trying to figure out though, what? Beyond just poisoning me the whole time, what is the game plan here? I was gonna say maybe Hex, but nothing on the team has Hex. Farigiraf comes out. You know what? I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna Earthquake. And Lunar Blessing. Farigiraf might get a KO here though with Hyper Voice. And no, it's gonna be Terra onto Serendipity. Terra? Flying! Oh, okay, now it's actually flying. Earthquake won't be effective. But Volt Switch from Zapdos, however, just became that much more valuable. And flying, but you roost. Roosting, notably, makes it so that you are no longer flying, right? You're imprisoned, so I can't use Trick Room, but I'm not using Trick Room, I'm using Lunar Blessing. So that is fine by me. Earthquake should now hit the Serendipity, right? Unless... Oh no, because you Terra Fly... Oh, that's an interesting interaction. Because you Terra Flying, you can't have your, like, typing taken away, essentially. That's interesting. Alright, now we just Ice Beam, Rock Slide, Serendipity, and it should go down then. I'm still trying to figure out how you do damage here. Farigiraf, Hyper Voice maybe? Throat Spray? Nope, just gonna spam Icy Wind. Death by 1,000 cuts of slowing me down more and more. But I mean, I'm at a point where I move last anyway. Any extra slow speed drop is not gonna matter that much. Psychic though. Survive! That actually, ooh, not Lunar Blessing here is actually kind of scary because that means on the following turn we will go down. Honestly, I don't mind. The sooner I can get Zapdos in, Zapdos can do a lot of damage here. Because he might actually try and go for death by 1,000 cuts here. Roost, Psychic will KO. And Ice Beam is not going to do enough, unless we get a freeze hack off. But, let's see, Ice Beam, not the greatest amount of damage. We can bring in Zapdos now though. Zapdos can tank a Psychic pretty handily. Also an Icy Wind, we have an Assault Vest on this. And honestly, I'm willing to discharge and hit my own Cresselia because I will just Lunar Blessing that up. I hope I'm not like hyping myself that I'm winning this so easily, only to like lose or something like that. Dazzling Gleam. Alright, Toxic Chain hits Cresselia, but that's fine. We are Lunar Blessing. Discharge should take out Serendipity. Does not take out Farigiraf. Does paralyze him. Hopefully I didn't just KO my own Cresselia, depending on what he does. This might actually be dangerous. Okay, no, we move before though, so Lunar Blessing will heal us up. Get rid of poison on both of them. And then we should be good here. Terra Blast Roar. Oh, almost gets the Cresselia down. Okay. I calculated that perfectly. I knew I was going to discharge. I knew I would take it low. I knew Cresselia would heal up enough to survive. I was not concerned one bit. Ogerpon though finally comes out. We can Hurricane it other. We still have our Terra as well. We can Hurricane though the Ogerpon and go for a Protect with Cresselia. He can't show his Terra, or he can't use his Terra. So Hurricane, as long as we hit this, might get a KO. Ivy Cudgel onto the Zapdos with Terra Water. Oh, not Terra. Crit though. We missed the Hurricane. Uh-oh. Okay, Terra Blast into Cresselia. Here's the issue though. Ogerpon is faster than us. We are actually in danger right now. Missing that Hurricane is actually a huge detriment to us. We actually lose this. I still can't use Trick Room. We're sealed still. If I send in Ursaluna right now? He Terra Blast this, I think. I'm worried that he uses Ivy Cudgel on Ursaluna though, so... But then again though, I need to get that Guts Proc in right now, so... That's gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna switch in Ursaluna here. I think he uses Ivy Cudgel and Zapdos again because Zapdos is faster. And he needs to make sure it goes down with outspeed. So switching in Ursaluna here will give us the Guts Proc right away on the following turn. Ivy Cudgel. Zapdos. Okay, good. Terra Normal. Oh, Terra Normal. Terra Blast probably from that... Farigiraf? Please full para? Okay, no. Terra Blast. Still does quite a bit of damage from that Farigiraf. Does an Ivy Cudgel from that Water Ogerpon still KO us? If we go Terra Normal on our Ursaluna. No Blessing. Do I Protect here? I have to go for an attack, I think. Terra Normal, Facade, the Ogerpon. I have to hope that this doesn't KO me. I cannot believe that I was talking smack about this guy the entire time, and yet... Oh... The Water Mask Ogerpon is gonna be what does me in here. I cannot believe I missed that Hurricane. If that Hurricane hit, this would be a whole different story. Ivy Cudgel comes onto the Ursaluna. We survive? Okay. Lunar Blessing goes before the Farigiraf. That means we oh, wait a minute. We heal up, so we no longer get the Guts boost. Oh, did I just misplay? I think I just misplayed. Because Ursaluna's burn gets cured. Facade. Does not get the KO. Terra Blast goes onto Cresselia. Does that KO? Oh, I just misplayed myself there. If I didn't Lunar Blessing... Oh no, yeah. Honestly, no. I would have won if I had protected with Cresselia. I would have KO'd Ogerpon with the Facade. Farigiraf would have been slower than Ursaluna. I could have gone for a Facade on the following turn. Ah! I hate this. That is all on me for Lunar Blessing the Ursaluna. I'm so used to the having Trick Room, where Lunar Blessing goes after the Ursaluna attacks. But you know what? I'm glad I could lose to Ogerpon like that. I'm glad that Ogerpon is strong and useful and is beating up more than just the lousy 3.